Okay, hi guys. This is my simple makeup. I don't usually do makeups because Albert doesn't like me to do makeups. What I mean is, it's not that he doesn't like me to do makeups, but he prefers me naturally, so that because he says that when he wants to kiss me, he kisses on my lipstick, and these are chemicals, so he's anyway, he just prefers me naturally, but he also prefers me happy. So if makeup makes me happy, then that's it. Guess where I'm going? I'm going to the grocery shopping alone this time without Albert, and I'm gonna drive myself there. So let's go together. Wish me luck.
It was past 11, storm clouds in my chest. Thought I'd lost my way, no peace, no rest.
I had forgotten to wear shoes, so I had to go back. But here I am.
On fire, calling every broken heart a little higher. In my midnight hour, the gospel train came through the pouring rain, whispering my name. I climbed aboard with my heavy shame, but the Lord was the driver and he knew my pain. Oh, I'm rolling, rolling through the storm and flame on my midnight ride to glory. Windows fogged with sorrow, but the light came in like a voice from
In Filet kurczak. 2 kilo. Tak, tak.
angels singing down this holy line. Got a second chance and a brand new time. In my midnight hour, the gospel train came through the pouring rain, whispering my name. I climbed aboard with my heavy shame, but the Lord was the driver and he knew my pain. Oh, I'm rolling, rolling through the storm and flame on my midnight ride to glory. No baggage claim, no turning back. Every scar I carried left along the track. There's peace in the rhythm, hope in the sound, where grace picks you up and sets you down. In my midnight hour, the gospel train came through the
is finishing his training in a few minutes. And what can I say? So right now I'm just giving you an update for my driving, I would say my driving skills. I now feel more I feel more confident. Before, whenever Albert could tell me, okay, you're driving, I would feel this fear in my stomach. But now, when he tells me, go and park the car in the garage, or we are going this and this place, I feel like it's something normal to do. Like, I don't feel this fear anymore. I think this is after I drove from Warsaw to another city called Lublin. I went go and return, and this is why I feel like this is the reason I feel like it's like it kind of built my confidence into driving. So now it will be easier because then we don't have to go together to doing some activities. Let's say groceries. I don't have to go with him if I want to maybe go for grocery. If I want to go for, let's say, for small shopping, my shopping. So like some errands, I'll have to be the one that he will stay at home or he'll go in another direction, and like we can split our duties. Like I can go to groceries, he can stay at home and do something else, or I can go to maybe my meetings with friends, and like he doesn't have to drive me. During that time he can use it to do whatever is in his calendar and is in his timetable. So like we'll be saving time, so yeah, this is really nice. And for those, someone asked me if I know how to drive. Yes, I got my driver's license was it in 2020? When was it? I passed my driving test, my practical driving test in 2023. Yeah, it was in the end of 2023, before we went to Tanzania for my bride price ceremony. That's when I passed it. So when we came back in 2024, we had to do the applications and everything. That's when I got my driver's license in 2024. So during that time, after getting my driver's license, I never drove. I just got relaxed. Albert was the one who was driving. And then just a few days ago, he was like, you need to start driving because you forget and everything. So, and yeah. And he was thinking about like paying for someone to brush me, like to give me a few lessons before I start driving on my own. That's what he was thinking, because he thought that, oh my God, it has been almost a year since you drove and probably you have forgotten. But to his surprise, I did so well. Before we drove from Warsaw to Lublin, I drove here in Warsaw around, taking him around for like 2 days or 3 days. And then after that, that's when I drove to another city. And it was so easy, because when you drive in the city center, it's very complicated. There are so many road signs, so many people, so many cars looking for parking. But when you're driving from one city to the other, it's just straight. So, oh my God, like when I was driving from Warsaw to there, I was making it was my first time, but I was like wondering if I can drive at that speed, like from 120, 140. And to my surprise, I could drive even up to 160. And I didn't even recognize that I was driving at 160 speed. And then until when I could check, because for me, I had this feeling that if I would drive at 160, then I would feel like the car is too speedy. But it wasn't. I just felt like it was a normal, it was just a normal speed. For me, that's how I felt. So later, so after that, I would be like, oh my God, I have to reduce. So I could reduce and all, but it was very nice, because the only thing you do there is just overtaking these big cars, these rollies and other cars which are slowly. But it was so easy. And when I was driving around Lublin city, so easy. And now I feel like I can go around alone, like to, you know, to not in the city center yet, but I can drive alone, like around nearby places. I can, and it's really nice. I really blame myself why I didn't do this before. Like, what was I thinking? Yeah. So now my husband even trusts me. He tells me that I trust you. I trust you with the car. You can go wherever you want to go. So he doesn't get scared anymore. He's not scared. He feels like I can do this. So yeah. So this is actually today is Sunday, and we went to, as you can see, we just woke up, had breakfast, and we went to training because we just came back yesterday from Lublin city, and me, because of driving, I was feeling like my body was so weird and tired. So I came here, I did some, I used the treadmills and also the stairs, and I also stretched, and now I feel new. I feel strong. So yeah, so now I just can't wait to go back home because now I'm hungry. We need to eat something, and then I have to get into my timetable for today.